What's going on, guys? So we are out here at ROA Off Road and their experience center just south of Salt Lake City, Utah. I am with Shane, the owner of ROA Off Road, and we're going to take a look at this really cool off-grid trailer. This thing's super cool, super compact. It looks like it's built like a tank. And whenever we give you the full tour of this thing, I'm going to let Shane go over it. Hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so before we go any further, this trailer has a very convenient sticker on it to look at numbers. So this has a gross vehicle weight rating of 3,500 pounds, and it has a cargo capacity of kind of an insane amount, 1,700 pounds worth of cargo capacity on this thing. So this is one heck of a beefy setup right here. There's going to be a couple changes. I believe the biggest one is the suspension in newer models, right? You were just talking about that.
They're on a Timberin, but they've actually teamed up with Fabtech, and they've created an independent coil and gas shock suspension. So pretty cool for the off-road.
Much smoother ride too.
Much smoother ride. It's a big deal for them. But this is a Canadian company. They're just outside of Edmonton, Canada, and it is, as far as teardrop goes, I don't think there's anything on the market that's as robust and as strong as this trailer.
I think you're right. This thing is just insane looking. I opened that hatch, man, it's beefy.
Yeah, look how thick
I mean, this thing feels like you're opening the back hatch to a Bradley. Yeah. I mean, that thing's crazy.
It's massive. The one of the cool things is they pretty much manufacture everything in-house, right? And they get their metals all in North America, so it's truly an American Canadian company. They're not importing anything from overseas. These doors, you know, during the pandemic, they were having issues getting RV doors.
Yeah.
And so they said, well, why don't we just design and build our own doors, right? And that's pretty much how this trailer's evolved, is everything you see out, they actually build it. Inside you have a queen size bed. And they have different options for the mattresses, so you can get more plush, and a lot of options on the inside, from televisions to air conditioning units. It comes stock with a furnace. You got your fantastic vent fan, and of course you have this channel up here on the roof that you see. All the wiring is in there, so it's really easy to access.
Yeah.
If you have any service stuff going on that you need to do.
Very cool. And again, these walls, everything feels so solid in this unit. That is very cool.
Yes, it is all steel. So no wood whatsoever in this trailer. Like absolutely zero wood. So no rotting, no, molding. It's all 100% metal, and that's something they're very proud of.
Well, when was the last time you saw Yokohama Geolander tires on a trailer? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're right here. You have your access. This is your furnace, your hot and cold shower water, and they have that right here. This is a shower tent. This is the mount for where you can install a shower that pulls out.
Yeah, I like the nice LED light right in the center there. Just all of it just looks really high quality, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're very good. Go ahead.
Any solar on this unit?
So not on the roof stock, but you have solar ports capability to be able to access and have solar outside.
Okay.
And then you have some cargo capacity up there where you can put stuff up there. You have these huge storage area, access panel to some of your stuff that you need to get into under there. I mean, and look at all these shelves. These are it's all metal.
Yeah, this is like what you'd see in like a Sam's Club warehouse. I mean, they got like really heavy duty steel shelves.
Yeah, and this trailer is it's 1,700 pounds, so it's towable by a 4-door Jeep.
Yep, absolutely. So a lot of vehicles can tow this, and that's kind of the perk behind one of these, is it gets you the ability to go out there, explore in an off-road environment with an off-road vehicle that typically wouldn't have a tremendous amount of towing capacity.
Yeah, for sure. And this is the medic kitchen. You have the 2-burner. This is a sink that slides out, and you have...
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Very nice. And you can use the fender as kind of a place to prep. You put a cutting board up here or something like that. It's a big fender too.
Yeah, and then this just kind of slides right on out of the... Gotta hold that up there. It's out of the way.
Very cool. You got another hatch on this side. And again, it's hard to just express how awesome these doors feel. They are super thick. I mean, yeah, it feels like you're getting into an armored car. It's crazy.
It really does.
Got your LED lighting up here. Nice little fender to be able to step on to get inside here. And with a furnace in here, I can bet this thing warms up super, super quick.
Yeah, it stays nice and warm any time of the year with that heat running. It's probably overkill on the heat, honestly. And then you have some very large compartments up here. This one on the other side, it goes all the way
got the Dometic
through.
fridge in place.
And they look how they've made these brackets that hold it in place.
Very, very cool. Oh, that is a nice setup.
Yeah, and then you come up here, you do have a articulating hitch side to side, and then you have the arc jockey wheel. And this is great for situations if you need to recover the trailer or just roll it around in your garage. Much more cargo space up here and your spare tire on the front of it.
Very cool. Well, this is a short video. We got to come up with something to talk about. So real quick, let's do our normal off-road scale, 1 to 10, 1 being, you know, the normal standard travel trailer you go to your local dealer to buy, not really designed to do anything off-road. 10 being the most extreme thing you have, which I'm assuming once we get to Patriot, that's probably where you're going to start seeing trailers in that 10 number.
Yeah.
Let me make a couple comments and then you tell me if I'm kind of on with this. So with the Timbren suspension, it's going to be limited in terms of articulation because they don't really move a lot. It's a big rubber bushing.
It is.
Yep. Then with the new FabTech suspension, is that what you said it was going to be FabTech?
Yeah.
So FabTech is going to give you quite a bit of articulation. So as it sits right now with Timbren, what would you rank it? And again, a lot of people may not have seen the last videos we did. 3 is considered off-road for normal RV dealerships.
Yes.
And that would be like an Ember.
Yes.
Right?
The Ember we gave like a 3.5, and then a J-Code with flipped axles and big tires might be a 2.5.
Exactly. Right? So with something like this, with the Timbren suspension on it, it's still pretty dang off-road capable.
It is very off-road capable.
Yeah, you just won't have a lot of articulation.
Well, yeah, and your departure angle is like massive from where, you know, your tire is to back there. You're not going to be, you know, hitting the butt of this trailer anytime.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, even with the Timbren, I'm going to give it probably an 8.
Yeah.
And with the new FabTech, I bump it up into the 9 category.
Wow.
Because you can take this with the Jeep. It's light,
yeah,
right? It's not very tall, and the departure that tends to be where you're going to hit the most when you're going into washes and upstairs. This thing is going to go anywhere you want.
Yeah, and even if you use this suspension on it, it doesn't really matter if you get an axle off the ground or a tire off the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, articulation is great for maintaining traction, but with something this small, this light, with that type of departure, it's not a big deal. Ultimately.
Yeah, you're going to be bouncing. This is going to be bouncing more with the Timbren. With the new ones, you know, when you hit a washboard, you know, that suspension is going to take all the beating and not your trailer or the stuff inside of it.
Exactly. Very cool. Now, from a pricing perspective, again, man, this is gonna be hard to guess on this one because I see the build quality
Very
and
robust.
I see some of the stuff that's included with it. So, my guess, just because of how small it is, I'm gonna say that it's probably gonna be in the $40,000 range.
That's about spot on. You're about 38 and up to 50, depending on how you option it, because there's a lot of options: rooftop tents, air conditioner, TVs. So one of the cool things is, you know, the OGT, the guys out of Canada, their website, they designed it after the Porsche website. So you go into there and you can build it. You can actually even choose the wraps. Like you can put mountains, like you can choose. Some people try to get them to do like Disney, and they're like, no, we get sued by them. But you can, like, there's a lot of customization with this company, and that's what makes them very unique, and they're just super robust.
Very cool. Have you done any videos with this one off-roading?
Yeah, no, there's actually a bunch of videos. We actually met up with the guys in Moab, OGT, and doing some Jeep trails. And yeah, so there's a lot of content out there. Go check it out. Our YouTube channel is ROA Off Road, and we have some full walkthroughs too.
They have some insane videos too, just crazy stuff. I'm surprised their channel's not like 10 times its size, because yeah, they've done some crazy stuff. It's like the Matt's off-road recovery of towing RVs.
Trailers.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I really appreciate it. Definitely check out their channel. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to both channels, give us a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again real soon.